What up, LA Live gang? This is your boy AC, and I'm back with a special breaking news edition of LA Sports Live. You guys see the thumbnail? You see the titles. Get straight to it. The LA Lakers have officially hired Darvin Ham as their new head coach. I repeat, the notifications just came across the wire. I haven't read them. I just read the initial headline, and then I came on live. So I don't know any of the specifics if they were announced. So let me look real quick to see if they have announced any specifics here. Lakers had formal interview with Bucks assistant on Thursday and offered. This is from Woj, and offered the job today. Sources said Ham takes over Lakers as a first-time head coach. That's according to Woj. No What the fuck? I got kicked out of my own damn live. Anyway, shit, I can be on camera. I don't care. I'm at the crib. So look, no contract specifics just yet, guys. Um, well, yeah, we did get the 4 year deal, so that's pretty standard for NBA head coaches, a 4 year deal. The thing I'm interested in is, I'm kind of sort of interested in how much money he's getting paid, but I'm also interested in hearing about his assistants because you've been kind of following things that's been going on. We haven't heard any official word that Frank Vogel's assistants have been let go. Uh, as as far as if you read everything online, and then I follow each and every one of the Lakers assistant coaches on Instagram and on some of their LinkedIn pages. All those guys say that they still work for the Lakers. Um, Fizz, all the assistant coaches from last season, Coach Pemberthy, uh, Phil Handy, they all saying that they're still employed by the LA Lakers. So it's going to be interesting to see uh, what kind of what kind of staff Darvin Ham builds around them. Are the Lakers going to try to stick the old assistants on them? Will he be allowed to bring his own people in? That's yet to be determined. But we had got the word earlier. We had got the word earlier this week that Darvin Ham was the front runner. Basically, my main man Kareem over at Lakers Talk with Kareem. Through his inside sources, basically he announced it last week. He said, "Look, Darvin Ham is going to be the guy." Uh, and that's all there is to it. But the Lakers finally made it official today, as of about maybe less than 10 minutes ago. Darvin Ham is the new head coach of the LA Lakers. I'm just curious what you guys may think about that. Hey man, they hired who they want to hire. Uh, the Lakers have a history of mm, sticking with people they're familiar with, hiring people who they're familiar with. So it's not really surprising, man, to see Darvin Ham used to work for the Lakers. He was assistant under Mike Brown. Um, they didn't want to bring anybody new like Terry Stotts or Kenny Atkinson and this dumbass. Look, let me get real closer to the camera for this. Those dumbass, stupid ass stories about they still want Doc Rivers. LeBron is fighting to get Doc Rivers. There's turmoil in the Laker organization. LeBron wants Doc Rivers. Man, I told you guys those were dumb, fake stories. If you just coming into the video, hit that like button. Darvin Ham is the new head coach for the LA Lakers. I repeat, Darvin Ham is the new head coach for the LA Lakers. He signs a 4-year deal. No specifics on exactly how much his contract is at this moment. Okay. Darvin Ham made a strong impression on Lakers in several areas. Damn. He made a strong impression on the Lakers in several areas, including his championship pedigree. That helps, man. He's fresh off a championship last season with Giannis in the Bucks. They had a little playoff run in the bubble and then the previous season. So uh, it's time for him. Now, whether you agree or not, is he the right choice for the Lakers? But I think as far as Darvin Ham is concerned, it's time for him to be a head coach. We know Darvin he was in the running to be the head coach for the for MJ and the Hornets. So undoubtedly I think we'll probably hear uh, who the Hornets are going to hire maybe tomorrow. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow because I don't think they want to upstage the NBA Finals. The NBA Finals are starting next week, maybe as early as Monday, if if the Boston takes care of business tonight. So I don't think they really want to upstage the NBA Finals. So I'm thinking that Charlotte will probably announce their head coach pretty soon. And I think I said in my last video, I think both teams, both teams were pretty much in a holding pattern. Um, Darvin Ham was a front runner for both jobs, but let's just face it, man. He's gonna keep MJ on hold to see if he can get back with the Lakers. Man. That's just the way it is. And I'm not even gonna say, even though the Laker job is a better job, but I'm just saying, you know, he can make MJ wait. He can make MJ wait. MJ is the one who needs a new coach going a new direction. Uh, the Lakers up here, MJ and his little JV club is down here. So uh, the Lakers did the right thing. Um, a lot of us were rooting for Mark Jackson. I don't know what's going on with that, man. I really don't know what's going on with that. Uh, Mark made the rounds. He had a lot of interviews. Um, but you know what? You didn't hear about him being one of the front runners. Uh, for any of these jobs. You heard about him interviewing, but you didn't hear about him, as far as I can remember, being a front runner, going on to the next round of interviews. I can't really remember, but it is, I don't know, man. It just might not be in the cards. And I'm not saying anything whether it's right or wrong, but it just might not be in the cards for Mark Jackson to be a head coach in the league anymore. Um, there may be just be more to the story as far as why Mark Jackson is just not being allowed to coach, but it is what it is. Darvin Ham is getting this opportunity, and it's a great opportunity. Uh, you hear this trash on TV and stuff. People talking about this Laker job is not a great job. This is a great opportunity. The man, I don't know where Darvin's from. I don't think he's from. I know he's not from LA, but you get to come to LA. That's number one. You get to coach the LA Lakers, the greatest franchise in the NBA, the greatest franchise. My battery's about to die. Damn. The greatest franchise in professional sports in the United States. Yes, they're above the Cowboys. Yes, they're above the Yankees. Yes, they're above the Dodgers. Yes, they're above the Boston Red Sox. The LA Lakers are the greatest professional sports franchise in the United States, and Darvin Ham is their new head coach. First time head coach, rookie head coach. I know they will surround him with um, good, talented assistants. But again, we haven't got any word on that. We'll probably hear about it. We'll probably hear about it. We'll probably hear about it, within the next couple of days, as far as his assistants. Dog, hey, I don't have my cable anymore, so I can't bring you his press conference. But maybe I might find a way to broadcast that live whenever they introduce Darvin Ham. But that's it, guys. The breaking news we've been waiting for several weeks. The Lakers have a new head coach, Darvin Ham, and now, you know what time it is now. You know what's the next domino that's gonna fall? Well, we got the draft in a few weeks, I believe. The draft is close to the end of the month, and that's the next domino that's gonna fall, guys. We got a coach. We straight on that now, and now between now and the draft, we're gonna start hearing a lot of rumors about what's gonna happen with Rose, what's gonna happen with Russ, what's gonna happen with Brody. Are the Lakers gonna keep Russell Westbrook, or are they gonna trade him? We know that was part of the interview process. The Lakers were asking coaches what could they do, or how did they feel they can implement Russ into the offense to make things a little bit better. Uh, we'll see. I mean, and of course, we're hearing that the Lakers are saying that they wouldn't have any problem keeping Russ. I think that's a smoke screen and total bullshit. I think they want to get Russ out of the first train smoking out of LA. But they got to do a little damage repair. They got to do a little damage repair in the media. So that's why I call it smoke screens. But I think they want to get rid of him. That's just my personal opinion. But that'll be the next domino that falls, guys. Probably around the draft. The Lakers, I predict the Lakers will trade Russell Westbrook. They now have their new head coach. Like I said before, in case you guys didn't hear, Darvin Ham is the new head coach of the LA Lakers. 4-year deal. That's standard for NBA coaches. And now we're gonna have to wait for more. Gonna have to wait for more information as far as his staff, his assistants. Like I said earlier, Frank Vogel's staff, he was fired, but they weren't. So his staff, Fizdale, Handy, Pemberthy, and a couple other guys, they still work for the Lakers. Miles Simon still works for the Lakers. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens with that and what direction they want to go. And that's that. If I had to predict, guys, if I really had to predict, because the Lakers don't like these guys got guaranteed contracts. So I think personally they will try to probably keep some of those guys around. Might not see all of them. Might not see all of them. They might like Darvin Ham bringing a guy or two. Maybe even he might even bring a guy that the other guy the Lakers were interested in, Coach Lee, that was on Coach Bud's staff too. You never know. But if I had to predict it, I would think some of these guys are going to stay, and then he'll probably he'll probably be able to bring in one or two of his own guys. So that's it, guys. Look, hey, it's Friday night. We about to have a little bit of family time. Go run some errands, get some food. But I appreciate you guys tuning in to LA Sports Live. And when we get some more news, we'll probably, like I said, we'll get some more news this weekend about staff and stuff. And when we do, I'll bring it to you. Anyway, it's your boy, AC LA Sports Live. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I jumped on as soon as I was quick. I was fast. I was before Dan and some of these other guys. When you want to hear the breaking news, you got to come to LA Sports Live. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. I appreciate it. And I will wrap with y'all later. Somebody over there hit that outro for me.